What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, Advice, back with another Series 3 Regulation C Battle Showcase for y'all. I played 3 trainers in a row with really creative, interesting teams, so I'm excited to show this one off. I really like the way Series 3 is shaping up. It feels like there's a lot of team diversity and a lot of people trying out really cool stuff, so let's get into these battles. What are we looking at here? We got a Scyther Annihilape team, no Mousehold, no Grimmsnarl or any screens, so it's pretty interesting. Slither Wing, Great Tusk, Lucario, and Iron Valiant too. So I have Intimidate, so I expect him to lead Annihilape, and Iron Sac is my best answer to Annihilape, so we'll go screens here. It's a pretty offensive looking team. If Iron Sac goes down early before I can take out that Annihilape, then 21 seems like my next best answer into it. And if they try to bulk up, I can just Swords Dance and outpace them. I don't love 21 into this team because they got Flying type, they got Bug type, and then Great Tusk. I'm going to bring Chad for Great Tusk. I think if I can get rid of Annihilape, then Fire Hydreigon is really good in this team. They got a lot of things that want to hit a Dark Dragon type that don't hit Fire types very well, so who do I leave behind? I think I'll leave 21 behind, bring the Agency, and just make sure the Iron Sac takes out the Annihilape. Team is super creative, super interesting. I'm excited to see what Scyther does if he brings it. Scyther's one of my favorite Pokemon. Good luck, have fun to Alex. Let's get it. Alright, we do see Scyther and Annihilape in the lead. So I've never seen this paired up together before. I'm not really sure if Scyther gets anything to activate Annihilape. I'm just going to go Freeze Dry into Annihilape for some consistent damage. Fish for the freeze. And we'll get a Reflect off. Okay, they just protect Annihilape. That's cool. We get a free Reflect. Annihilape's tough for this team because I can't use Intimidate on him. Or Parting Shot. Parting Shot especially, that activates the Defiant twice. They just set Tailwind. I kind of just have to brute force through it. I'm willing to just click Freeze Dry again. And you know what though, if they go Fire and I hit them with Freeze Dry Spirit Break, I'm just going to boost them. So I'm going to go Hydro Pump, calling the Fire, and I'll Spirit Break to cover for them not going Fire. Okay, they just go Faint. And Final Gambit. So I do lose Iron Sac, but honestly I'll take that. If you were going to tell me before the game started that I was going to trade Iron Sac 1-for-1 for Annihilape, I'd have been all for it. So we get free Spirit Break damage into their Scyther. That looks like a Violet. And they got rid of what I would consider their strongest threat for us. So I'm going to bring in Hydreigon now. I don't want to show Gyarados yet, because if they take out Chad, then I don't really have a great way through the Great Tusk if they have it. So they bring out Big Slither. I can go Fire Flamethrower on the first impression and just Parting Shot the Scyther. Let me double check and make sure I Terra'd. You know what though? I want to scout for their Terra first. So let's switch in the Intimidate. And then I'm just going to Parting Shot Slither Wing. I'm not really scared of Scyther if it's -1. It doesn't have a high attack stat. Alright, Intimidate goes through. They do go for a Terra. And it is Fire, so I'm glad we scouted for that. And now Chad's in a great position to take out that Slither Wing. And it's -2 behind Reflect, so They got 2 physical attackers on the field, and they're not going to be doing very much damage. I can bring Hydreigon back in. And now we got 2 offensive threats. They go for Sunny Day. So super support Scyther. Faint, Sunny Day, Tailwind. But they get a special defense boost because of the Intimidates. And Leech Life does 16 damage. Alright. Could Thunder Wave for speed control. But I think I want to just get Chad out until that sun's gone. So we'll switch back into Grimmsnarl. And I'm going to go for that Terrifier Flamethrower into Scyther. Try to get rid of their Tailwind setter. I don't think they had anything that wants to switch into a sun boosted Flamethrower. Okay, they protect Slither Wing. So here's the thing, I mean, they got Tailwind up, but everything's super intimidated. They U-turn out, so we're going to get free Flamethrower damage into something else. And we've seen their full moveset now. Sunny Day, U-turn, Faint, Tailwind. So Scyther isn't really a threat. And they bring in Great Tusk. This should do at least 80%. Probably more. Yeah, clean down to the Focus Sash. Thank you for the sun. Tailwind's gone, so let's see. They probably switch out Slither Wing, so I could Flamethrower into that slot expecting the Scyther. They're going to want to get rid of that -2 attack, or they got no shot. Let's see, Great Tusk, I think if it's Jolly Max speed, hits 152 speed. I'm only 150 with the agency, so they could outspeed me. I think because of that, I want to Parting Shot them. And I'll just go for a Snarl. That'll clip them if they don't protect, and then I'll get some free damage on the Scyther. Okay, they don't protect. This is great. So now they're -1. And I still got Reflect up. And if they're Jolly fast enough to outspeed us, they shouldn't be doing much damage. Especially after another Intimidate. Now they're -2. And they're not faster, so. Great Tusk goes down. Scyther's -1. And it doesn't have any super effective damage into either of these Pokemon. Alright. So they get the attack boost now. I'm just going to protect Chad. And I'm going to switch Grimmsnarl out. I need to stall out the sun. Okay, they were expecting Protect on the agency, and they just go straight for a Flare Blitz. Damn, that is insane damage. I see you, Mach. So that tells me that once the sun's down, they don't have any way to hit Hydreigon, so we should be good here. I don't want them to get up another Tailwind, so I'm just going to Waterfall. And I'm going to Flamethrower the Scyther. We know it doesn't have Protect. They do protect Slither Wing. But we're faster with the agency. Let's go. And they get cleaned up. And that should be the last turn of Sun. Yep, let's go. So Chad should be able to finish this one off. go Waterfall. Or just Dark Pulse. Okay, they got Citrus Berry, but it shouldn't be enough to survive. Deuces. So that was a pretty strong Slither Wing set. I just think we had really good typing defensively to keep it contained, and obviously the parting shot into Intimidate combo was really tough for their physically attacking team. So good game to Alex. I like the creativity. Okay, dang. What is Johan cooking? He's got Grimmsnarl too. Dragonite Arcanine, and a Ditto with a Quaquaval. Volcarona is the one I'm most terrified of, so I like the agency with the Assault Vest and Terra Fire, should wall it. Screens would be nice here, but I want to go really offensive, make sure we get rid of Volcarona. They do have Intimidate though, so maybe we go Iron Sac and just try to double in, and then bring Chomp in the back. And Screens and Parting Shot could be really useful here. And then Spirit Break hits their Grimmsnarl, Dragonite, and Quaquaval super effectively. I just don't love having White Fang in the back. This is tricky. I don't really know what this team's gonna bring. Like, they could lead anything, it feels like. This is the benefit of running teams that you don't see often. I think I'm gonna lead Screens and Bundle, and I'll go Agency and Chomp in the back. I really want to have the Assault Vest up front, so we'll go Iron Sac in the back instead. Yeah, I don't know. Just gotta see what they bring out and take it a little bit at a time. Alright, good luck, have fun to Johan, let's get it. Okay, Dragonite, Quaquaval. This is a threatening lead. They got a lot of priority. I think I want to just double into the Quaquaval right away, not let it get out of hand. So we'll go Draco and Spirit Break into it. I didn't bring Chad for the Intimidate. So, yeah, I think we just need to get rid of it. This is tricky because that Dragonite's a problem too. I think I just Draco, and Terra Fire will ensure that I don't take too much from a close combat if they just go straight for that. Going Terra Fire in front of a water type doesn't seem like the best play, but I'm just hoping to take it out right away. But we missed Draco Meteor. And they just Aqua Step into Grimmsnarl. So, kind of a waste of a Terra and Dragon Dance. So these Pokemon are both fast now, both +1 speed. And White Fang does a lot, but it doesn't pick up. I'm just going to go for the Reflect now. I want to take out Quaquaval, but I don't know if Dark Pulse or Flamethrower KO from here. And it seems like a waste to hit a Draco Meteor into it, so we'll Draco into the Dragonite. That's something I need to calc for, just to get a better idea of how much not very effective Dark Pulse and Flamethrower are doing to stuff. Okay, we do survive Extreme Speed, so we get the Reflect up. And we take Aqua Step surprisingly well. But they're multi-scale, so they do survive Draco. Oh. And Weakness Policy. That's all bad. This is game over. They're +3 with Dragonite now. So I'm going to try to Parting Shot Quaquaval. and switch into Bundle. I'm hoping they go for a water type attack to finish off Hydreigon, just extreme speed into Grimmsnarl. And maybe Bundle can tank an offensive hit. We don't have Terra Ghost at our disposal anymore though, so yeah, they just extreme speed into Bundle. This is game over, yeah. Aqua Jet picks up Grim, and now everything's in extreme speed range. GG. God, that's annoying. This would have been a lot more manageable if we hadn't missed that Draco turn 1, but that's what I get for relying on a 90% accurate move. Just gonna Dragon Claw into the Dragonite and protect. Hope they attack into Iron Sac with extreme speed, and maybe I can tank a Quaquaval hit with 21. Trying to think about what I could have done better, and I think knowing my calcs and okay, they do close combat into the protect and +3 Dragon Claw just picks up. That's GG. Yeah, if I had known my calcs better, I would have had a better idea if like Dark Pulse into Spirit Break would have taken out the Quaquaval, and I wouldn't have had to rely on Draco. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, they had offensive threats in the back too, probably. So good game to my opponent. You can't win them all, but that just felt bad to get swept like that. Not agency. Alright, I gotta try to bounce back after getting packed up last game. This is a common strategy. They're gonna lead Chi-Yu, it's gonna be Scarfed, and they'll try to Lava Plume to activate Well-Baked Body on the Fido, or Dachsbun. And if they don't lead Dachsbun, they're gonna switch into it turn 1. I'm gonna lead Gyarados. 21 as well, they can both tank Lava Plume. Try to get a hit off into Chi-Yu. Chamomile and Iron Sac are both good for the Palafin. Let's go Iron Sac just to make sure we have something to hit Dachsbun if they get a defensive boosts going. And I like Amoonguss in this one. We can redirect body presses, we can redirect the Palafin and the Iron Hands. And if they bring their Amoonguss, we'll have a Spore Switch in as well. This team is threatening, but it's manageable. I know it's coming, so I just can't let them get too set up with their Dachsbun. And we do have Terra Ghost to be immune to body press with Iron Sac, so that's good considering Iron Sac is our best damage threat into the Dachsbun. I just want to try to get rid of the Chi-Yu before Iron Sac has to come in. Good luck, have fun, Mad Max. Let's have a good one. Okay, so yeah, Chi-Yu and Dachsbun are in, so we know it's going to be the Scarf Lava Plume. I think I want a Thunder Wave Dachsbun and just go for an Earthquake. Chi-Yu doesn't have very good defense, so I'm hoping that this Earthquake can do enough damage to pick up. But they're going Terra Ghost, so we're definitely not picking up here, but hopefully still get a decent chunk out of it. Okay, they do go for the Scarf Lava Plume. They're +2 defense with Dachsbun now. Doesn't do very much damage, but we get burnt on 21. That's pitiful damage. So I wanted to Thunder Wave the Dachsbun because they like to go substitute. They like to do a lot of annoying stuff, and it's going to be hard to break through it. They go Yawn into my burn Pokemon, so that's a cool trade, I guess. But yeah, the Dachsbun just does a lot of annoying stuff, and it's hard to break through. So if I can get 1 or 2 turns where it gets fully paralyzed, that's going to help out. I need to get rid of this Chi-Yu now, but I want to taunt to make sure that they're not putting everything to sleep, and then Swords Dance will be good to try to get some damage capability back with 21. Hoping they just go for a Yawn here into Chad. They go for another Lava Plume, so they're +4 defense now. We get off the Swords Dance, and we do still have our Citrus Berry. Would have been nice if that Lava Plume put us into Citrus Berry range. Yeah, because they go Body Press here, and that KOs. It's kind of a wasted turn with 21, but we weren't doing much damage burnt anyways. Alright, I gotta bring in Iron Sac now, because not a good look for Amoonguss to come in here. And I'm just gonna Waterfall Chi-Yu. Terra Ghost would be nice here to make sure that they don't body press me, but considering protecting to make sure I take out Chi-Yu first. Yeah, I'm gonna Waterfall Chi-Yu, and I'm just gonna go Terra Ghost and Freeze Dry the Dachsbun. And hopefully with the Chi-Yu special defense drop, this is enough to pick up the Dachsbun. And I can just protect next turn. Okay, they're +6 now. And Lava Plume does a ton to Iron Bundle. And we just barely missed the KO. But Waterfall does pick up with the crit. And they go for a Body Press into our Terra Ghost, so that worked out. Alright, we got rid of the Scarf, Chi-Yu. Dachsbun is pretty low. Looks like it should definitely be in range of an Icy Wind. And Flutter Mane comes in. Okay, it's not booster energy, so I want to Waterfall into it and just go for an Icy Wind. If they're not max speed Flutter Mane, which most of them aren't anymore, they tend to go for the more bulky variants. Icy Wind will drop them slow enough to where Chad is faster. They switch in Palafin. Icy Wind does enough damage where we should pick up even a bulky Flutter Mane. Iron Sac goes down to the Life Orb recoil. But we outspeed and pick up. Let's go. Chad putting in work for us. Okay, so Amoonguss can come in. And they're down to their last 2 Pokemon, and so are we. But they don't have their +6 defense anymore, so I can just Waterfall Dachsbun and Rage Powder. They protect Dachsbun, but Rage Powder will keep Chad safe. And Jet Punch does nothing, and they take Rocky Helmet Chip. So we can just do the same thing, and it looks like with that damage trade, we can just let Palafin KO itself to Rocky Helmet recoil. So we can just make the same play, and I'll regain some of my dignity from getting my whole pack smoked in the last game. Yeah, battle was cancelled, GG. I think I'm better off leading Terrifier Hydreigon in this team in the future, though. So we're off to a great start with this team in Regulation C. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the boys. Appreciate y'all for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.